going to be explaining how to wash your Tesla. And I kind of thought to myself, nobody cares. Everybody knows how to wash a car. Everybody knows you just, go through a car wash when you get gas at the gas station, let somebody else wash your car, all these different things. I'm going to explain some things in detail because maybe you've been spoiled by those automatic car washes like I have. Maybe you're really lucky and you're a teenager and this is your first car and you seriously don't know how to wash a car. Lots of reasons, but seriously, there's some important things. First of all, most important thing ever about washing your Tesla is do not ever, under any circumstances, use the dry cleaner, the aerosol spray can where you spray it all over the car and then wipe your car down vigorously. Do not do that unless your car has been detailed and then it has been kept inside, like at a car show or something, and the only thing you're getting off is fingerprints. If you're getting dust off your car or dirt or mud or anything like that, leaves, pollen, for God's sake, please don't use the dry spray cleaner. It will scratch your paint job. You will have micro scratches and they will drive you insane. Thankfully, I have made this mistake on past vehicles. I have not made that mistake with this car, and I've seen a lot of other people do that with their new Teslas and they're so mad at themselves. So just please don't do that. Don't do that. Don't use the dry aerosol spray can cleaner for your car. Use soap and water. Another thing, I used to have a 2012 Mazda. It's right here. I'll try to show that real quick. This was my car before my Tesla. I have now given this car to my 14-year-old son, and that's going to be his first car. He hates it. I told him rite of passage. I had way worse cars than that. That's nothing. But anyway, this car, I don't know if you can see, but the antenna that was on the front right there, I had been going through this brand new, awesome, I think blue car wash. Just one of the ones you drive through. It ripped the antenna off my car. My antenna was fine before I went through this car wash. Completely ripped it off. They would not pay for the damages. I have a gift card for like $100 there because I bought it for my husband. I'm never going back to that car wash again. I am never going to take my Tesla through an automated car wash. You might do that, might be fine for you, but that's not fine for me. I care about my car, I love my car, and I'm not going to do that. I also don't trust anybody else to hand wash my car. I know that might sound really stuck up, picky, but I have owned a lot of cars in my life, and I'd rather just do it myself. I don't trust anybody. Let's get right to it. So I have 3,100 something miles on this car already. I have not washed it yet. I'm too busy. I drive 110 miles daily for my job. So yeah, this is just like 2 months and my car's already got over 3,000 miles on it. So it is absolutely filthy. Also, I already spilled 14 ounces of very sugary coffee in it the other day. 2 shots of espresso, 4 ounces of frothed milk, and about an ounce of creamer. That was a disaster. I'm going to show you guys how to properly clean stuff like that out of your car. I've literally never spilled coffee in my car in all the cars I've ever owned in my life. I've never spilled a drink in my car. I spilled the entire thing in my car last week. I hadn't even taken one sip out of it. Complete disaster. So I'm going to explain in this video how to deal with serious spills like that in your car. I didn't do any videos of when it happened, and that's because I was at work. I was on the way to work when it happened. I had to hurry up, turn around, come home, change my clothes. My scrubs were completely soaked. My jacket was soaked. I had to just change clothes without showering or anything and hurry up and get to work because I had cases starting an hour away. And then when I got to work, thankfully, I had some time in between cases to clean my car out. And then when I got home, I detailed it the rest of the way. So I'm going to go over that too. I'm also going to give you the basic rundown of how to wash the exterior of your car and the products that I use. I honestly haven't hand washed a car for a very long time because my other cars are kind of messed up, and so I eventually just started going through the drive-through car washes, but I stopped that. Let's get to it. First, I'm going to show you guys how dirty my car is because it's absolutely filthy. Also, sorry I did not get dressed up for this. The most I did for this video was put on my Tesla shirt. It's very important for washing your Tesla. You have to have a Tesla shirt on. I'm too poor to get a Tesla hat right now. I did want one, but maybe if all you guys subscribe to my video, I'll start making money from them. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, then I can afford a Tesla hat. It's quite a bit of a glare, but my car is filthy. Lots of bug guts on here. You can hear the fan going in my car. It's kind of warm out here in Texas, even though we're in mid-November right now. It's still 88 degrees or so. It's really just disgusting. This part especially, look, 3,100 miles. That's what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to show you what happened with my coffee that morning. I got in here on my way to work super early, 5 o'clock in the morning. Had my coffee tumbler here, and the coffee cup failed me. It was supposed to snap on the lid, a double snap, but I only snapped it on one snap. So when I picked up my cup, as soon as I got it right here, the whole lid came off. All 14 ounces went all over my lap, and very sadly between the seats, all over here, and thankfully it mostly went in the back floorboard back here. So I don't have all-weather mats. If you'll remember, I got these cheap floor mats because I haven't decided on all-weather mats yet. I could freaking kick myself for not getting expensive all-weather floor mats. Most of the coffee pooled up right here and in the driver's seat. The first thing that I did was try not to move at all because I was holding the puddle in my lap basically, and try not to move on the seat because I didn't want the coffee to go down in the crack of the driver's seat. And came home, changed clothes, and then I got a full thing of baby wipes, and I got a regular towel, and I came out and I just tried to wipe with the towel as much as I could, get most of the puddle up, just enough that I could drive to work. And I did wipe the driver's seat, and what I could see really quick with Pampers sensitive non-scented baby wipes. Thankfully I have lots of kids and I have lots of baby wipes. So I went to work. Thankfully first case canceled. I came out to my car. I had a roll of toilet paper because I always keep toilet paper in my car for my kids to blow their nose and whatever, and used toilet paper, and I seriously just kept mashing down on the floorboard with the toilet paper everywhere I could to soak up as much liquid as possible. Then I scrubbed with the baby wipes as much as I could, and that was all I could do at work. Then I got home, I took out the floor mat, and I hosed it off with water, even though it's a carpet one, and I just let that air dry outside in the driveway for a few hours or whatever in the sun. So here comes the important part. When I got home, I have a Rainbow vacuum cleaner. It does wet vac and dry vac. And what I did was I filled up a spray bottle with 1 part vinegar to probably 6 parts water. That's just plain white vinegar. I'm going to show you guys what that looks like right now. Plain white vinegar, okay? I sprayed that in the floorboard where the coffee spill was. You don't want to pour it because you don't want to push the rest of that coffee through the carpet. Just keep spraying it on top and then sucking it up with the dry vac. I did this repeatedly until I felt like there was no coffee left, and to really feel like there wasn't any coffee, I kept dabbing with toilet paper. Now, I will say, do not rub with the toilet paper. You will get tiny little pieces of toilet paper. Same with paper towels. I'm never using paper towels and toilet paper in my Tesla again unless I'm just pressing straight down. Do not rub, because you'll get those little pieces in the carpet and it will not come out. I'm frustrated with that. I could kick myself. I didn't have any shop paper towels, like the blue ones that don't fall apart. So white vinegar and water and wet back, and just keep, basically you're just rinsing the carpet and then you're pulling that moisture back out, spraying and rinsing again, and then pulling all that sticky moisture back out. The next day, my car smelled terrible still. It was better, but it did smell like vinegar. So that was day 2 of the coffee spill. Day 3, I came home. This is my favorite carpet cleaner. I highly recommend this. Oh, let me say one more thing about the vinegar. You can use vinegar and water on the carpet in your Tesla, but do not get it on your seats, and try not to get it on the plastic. If you get it on the plastic, I think it's okay. I got a little bit on there, but not very much. And just wipe it immediately, because it is very acidic. But yeah, only use that on the carpet, nothing else. And this stuff is freaking amazing. It's okay if you get a little bit on the plastic or a little bit on your pleather seats in your Tesla. I mean, don't spray it directly on there, but so I sprayed this all over the carpet, and then I also continued to use more water and the wet vac again. So by day 3 or 4, there's no coffee smell. So I completely was able to get 100% of the coffee out of my car. Okay, so here's what we have in our supply kit. Towels are super, super important to me. And that is because if you have ever washed your car and then you just let it air dry, there's gonna be water streaks and water marks and little droplets all over it, the glass, the car, everything. So I always, always, always hand dry my car after I wash it. Once you bring your towels outside, do not let them get on the ground or on anything dirty, because if you wash your car and then you have a dirty towel that you just throw on the ground, you don't want to get leaves and pollen and things like that on the towel and then go wipe all over your clean car. It can give it micro scratches. I do love this glass cleaner. You can use it on the inside and outside. It's safe for tinted windows. I actually probably won't have to use this because there's not really any black plastic on my car, which I'm very happy about. But if you have any black plastic on your car, I highly recommend this stuff. It is freaking amazing. It is like an oil that you put on any black plastic, like that black plastic over there, for example. It will make it look brand freaking new. Like, this stuff is awesome. But I recommend using gloves with this because it's very stinky. Do not use it on the interior of your car because it's stinky. And don't use it on the actual tire part of your car that touches the ground, because it will make them slippery. And also with gloves, I also recommend getting a new sponge or a rag that you can use for this and then just throw it away. Do not try to wash a rag or a sponge in your washing machine with this stuff on it, because like I don't know, it's just really, really greasy and smelly. But it's a miracle. This is the sponge that I use to wash my car. Make sure that doesn't touch the ground. You see I'm holding everything. And this is just some basic car wash soap. So I'm gonna get this set up and we're gonna start washing the car. And the reason that I'm washing the car today is because I got some wrap for all of my exterior door handles. It's blue purple galaxy wrap, so super excited about that. So I'm doing this video and washing the car so that I can put the wrap on soon and post a video about that. So let's get started. Always wet the entire car first. Please don't take a soapy sponge that's wet and then just start scrubbing all over a dry car. You're gonna scratch your car. Always just spray the whole car off with water as much as you can. I don't like to pressure wash right away. just normal water hose just to loosen up the dirt and grime so it doesn't scratch all over when you start cleaning it with the sponge. So we did all that. I loosened up as much stuff as I could, also some hard spots with just my hand to go gently at first and try to loosen it up. And then now we're gonna start scrubbing. And I also like to start with the top of the car because it's the least dirty and then work my way down. Once you get done scrubbing a part, you need to go ahead and start rinsing off that soap. You don't want the soap to dry in the sun. So they don't start drying, and always try to keep the whole car wet the whole time that you're washing the car so you don't get those water spots. And I don't wash the under part down there underneath the doors until I'm totally done with the whole car, because that is the filthiest part and I don't want to drag it up onto the top of the car. Also, I know I'm wasting a lot of water. Normally I have the little sprayer thing on here, but they're both broken. Sorry, I know I'm wasting some water. There's already a piece of paint missing on the bumper. It's not Tesla's fault. I've been hearing rocks peeing off my windshield and my bumper every day on the way to work and on the way back home from work. It is what it is. There's so many cement trucks and dump trucks and all that stuff with construction, and so I'm sure I'm going to be doing a video about getting the proper paint to fix it, and you know, fixing tiny little things like that, because it's pretty bad. I haven't even finished washing the bumper. I don't even want to. I'm sure there's going to be more, but yeah. washing. These crows are going crazy. Now I'm just gonna dry everything off before I get water spots. It's done. I didn't even need the microfiber cloth. All right. So now it's beautiful, as you can see. But I'm going to show you guys two of the sad parts of this. One, the chips on the front bumper from rocks hitting my bumper, doing 75, 80 miles an hour on the freeway every day, 100 miles on the freeway. And when I took my Tesla to the service center to get the few things fixed that came wrong with the car, on the way there, I didn't tell you guys in the video, but when I was filming in my car on the way to the Tesla service center, a rock hit my windshield and chipped it. So that really sucks. There's a little chip here, a rock hit my car here, took the paint off. I'm probably gonna have to cut that with some cuticle clippers or something, and then apply some paint. I'm gonna have to go on the website and get the paint. If that's how you do that, I don't even know. So we're gonna learn together how to fix tiny little spots like that. There's a chip here already. Oh God, this is depressing. Chip right here. Oh my God. And there is the chip in the windshield. So probably gonna take it to Safe Light to get that fixed. But there it is, all clean. I didn't get inside the wheel well, but whatever, it's fine. At least there's no water spots. It's completely dry. There doesn't seem to be any problems with the water getting in the door. It seems like it did stop it. I was a little worried about that. That's another reason I didn't want to take it to a regular car wash and pressure wash it. I wasn't sure how good their seals are. Oh look, there's a drop of water inside the window right here. Oh, let's see how bad it is. I did spray right up in the windows. It doesn't look like any water got in over here. It did stop it, so that's good. No water seems to have gotten in the back. It did stop it, and there's a really good lip here. It actually goes way in. You can actually tuck your finger in this lip. The seal they have, I mean, it's It's actually a really good seal. I don't see any issues with it. I'm happy about that. So you can see moisture in here. But it doesn't look like it actually got in. No, it stops it. They have a good weather seal. I'm very impressed with this. I've seen some horror stories with that, with it leaking with rain and car washing and stuff, but it seems like they've fixed all of these weather seal issues around the doors. I don't know about the trunk though. Yep, they have a really good seal around here too. Goes way down, and there's no way that water can get in the trunk. It's not gonna happen. So cool. Okay, so the very last part that I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put this turtle trim restore on this one tiny piece of black plastic on the car. This will start to turn white over time. It's actually still a little bit dirty, but that's fine. So I just put some on a paper towel. This stuff does stink, so make sure that you wear a glove. And it is okay if you get it on your paint. Don't put a lot on the paint, but if you get a little bit, it's fine. It's not gonna take the paint off or anything. It's really just like an oil. But unlike tire shine, this stuff does not turn white after a while. Like, it's really, really good stuff. It really lasts. I swear, you can put this on a super old car from like the 80s and it will make the trim black again. It's amazing. I have also used it in the car, like on the seatbelt buckles. You can do that. Just make sure you wipe off as much excess as you can, so it's not all slippery and slimy and gross. But yeah, so there's that. And eventually I might start putting this on my rims if they start getting kind of gross and turning white. But for now, while they're still beautiful, I'm not gonna put this stuff on there. It is so clean. Alrighty everybody, so that's it. The car is clean, the car is beautiful, the car is happy, I'm happy. No water spots, no issues. Surprisingly, I've taught my kids really well and my windows are still clean on the inside, so I'm not going to use any cleaner yet. And also, because I wiped it so good after I washed the car and I kept it wet the whole time, I don't have any water spots on the outside of my windows at all, so I'm not going to use any cleaner on the outside either. So that's it. If you guys like this video, please like it. I'm out of breath. That was a lot of work. And if you want to see more videos about my Tesla, please subscribe. Hopefully the next video I do after this, I did get some wraps for these door handles, blue purple galaxy wrap. So I'm gonna install those and show you guys how to do that. And I don't know, we'll see if it looks cheesy and tacky or if it looks really freaking awesome. So stay tuned and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.